So I've been battling with the idea of like drinking and like what is enough and is it bad for my health, and like, you know, I just have a lot of people that drink a lot in my family and it's a constant struggle. But I came around a really interesting research.
So you were trying to look for an excuse in order for you to
well, actually I went 6 months without drinking.
Oh.
And because I really wanted nothing at all, like nothing at all. So 6 months without
drinking. Strong mind. Wow.
Yeah,
wow, 6 months.
It was intense. And now, like, I'm drinking, but I was like, should I just go back to not drinking? Like, was my health better? Like, is it? And I was doing it more, like, for wellness, like, to just, you know, be in a good mood, be in good spirits, have energy. And I've, like, recently started drinking again, and not as much as I did before, but, you know, I've been drinking. But I wanted to know, like, where does the benefit lie, like, as far as your health and your wellness? So Time Magazine released an article where there was a research done about lifespan of drinkers. Who lives longer? Is it those who abstain from drinking, those who are moderate drinkers, or those who are heavy drinkers? And it turns out that heavy drinkers actually outlive those who abstain, those who don't drink at all. Yeah. So and those who drink moderately, 1 to 3 drinks a day, surprisingly, they live the longest. So because they're more social, they don't really isolate themselves. Those who don't drink isolate themselves, and they can they're prone to depression, and because they're depressed or dealing with different stresses, and they're not taking a drink or two to relieve some stress, it adds up and it culminates in a disease or an illness. So I just thought it was really interesting that people who can socially drink,
because common sense will tell you that if you don't take any substance, you will be more likely to live longer.
Yeah, and I mean, especially like things that you learn. Like I took a drug and alcohol class at school, and like they're just constantly telling you like this is horrible, don't drink. Like these are all the bad consequences to it.
Well, there's some real health facts that tell you that if you drink 1 or 3 drinks a day, I think it helps your.
It helps with circulation. It helps with. It has a few benefits to it.
So he has his benefits to your health. But I mean, you gotta understand this. But what they are saying more over here is that there's a correlation between people who drink moderate in their social life, and that means that they have a pretty active social life. When you know, and that's another thing that always comes up in the studies of people that live longer. If you have people surrounding you, people that you love, you have a lot of friends. If you have a role in society, you know, when you are cared for, and people, you know, you are active in you have an active role in your social group.
That you express yourself.
That helps you live longer. You know what I mean?
Definitely.
So these things are, you know, they're correlated to that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And which is great. But this does not mean that, of course, you're gonna go outside now and get fucking super stupid drunk and that. Because let's also keep in mind,
moderate drinker, like to know the difference to have a drink and relax, or how you said like go and get wasted. But I mean, based on the study, you might as well, because heavy drinkers will outlive those who don't drink at all. So,
of course. I mean, and that's the way Lily is rationalized it, right? Oh, well, might as well go all the way if you're going to save myself a drink.
Why half-ass, you know? When I do things, I like to do them right.
You know, I heard that it's good to drink wine. And I told myself so many times that I got to drink wine at the club, man. But it just was kind of silly.
Yeah, no, I know what you mean. I've said that myself. And I haven't acquired a taste to it yet.
Oh, I love the taste.
It actually gives me headaches.
To me, the problem is not the taste.
No,
to me, the problem is that
looking a little silly.
It looks a little ridiculous when you're walking around the club like, hey, how are you? You know what I mean? With a wine glass.
Rappers now are all into like Cristal, champagne, and rosé. So maybe you could, you know, you could start a trend here.
So maybe.
What if it's really expensive wine?
Yeah, you know.
Right?
You could start a trend.
I don't think that's ever gonna be popular between rappers. Like, I got my bottle of like some
I'm
Cabernet
popping a cab. I'm popping a cab.
Right? Popping a cab. You're popping cab. There you go. A cork. Popping a cork now. Nah, but for real. So, and let's also keep in mind that another thing that is a fact is that alcohol is a cause of
cirrhosis, multiple cancers.
No, but accidents. I mean, you know, alcohol-related accidents are probably the #1 cause of people going to the emergency room.
Definitely.
You know, alcohol has been for a long time the top 5 most deadly substances. Yeah. In the sense that the social damages that it causes are great. You know what I mean? And this happened in a recent study in England, in Great Britain. I'm sorry. So, you know, please have that in mind. That does not mean that you're gonna go outside and get drunk like a motherfucker, get shit face.
Yeah. So I'm talking about moderate drinkers.
Moderate drinkers. 1 to 3.
Yeah, 1 to 3 drinks.
And I have a party tonight. I'm definitely gonna.
So come and moderately
1
drink.
to 3. 1 to 3. Adios, motherfuckers. No. It depends. They have to be. They don't have to be that strong.
Yeah.
Right. There you go. Hey, we party tonight. Those are the type of studies I like. You see what I'm saying? I don't feel that guilty anymore. Anyways, let's go back to the music with Mr. Burns.